Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Doctors and nurses fired up. You are looking at a live protest that is happening right now at the University of Michigan Hospital. We'll tell you why employees are fed up. And a live look over downtown Detroit with our Sky Cam. It's shaping up to be a very busy weekend around town. The question is the weather going to cooperate? But first, deal or no deal, 40 days on the picket line for UAW workers may be drawing to a close as early as this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for Local 4 News at noon. I'm Rhonda Walker. And while some UAW locals have turned down the contract, many are giving that new contract a thumbs up. This afternoon, the United Auto Workers Union International will tell us how the vote went overall. Local 4 business editor Rob Maloney joins us now live at the Detroit Hamtramck Assembly Plant. And what's the very latest?
Well, the very latest is they're playing music and dancing out here, which would lead you to believe that they think that they've got a deal in hand, the tentative agreement likely to be passed. We'll have to wait and see on the vote count on this. But here at DHAM, they're excited. I mean, let's face it, $11,000 bonus, raises, a new product. And so now what we've got is a situation where we just have to wait and see. So let's see what the rest of the afternoon is going to bring us. They jammed the biggest log in the woodpile into the burn barrel at the Detroit Hamtramck picket line this morning. They believe the strike is winding down. A 22-year veteran who would only tell us his first name, Mo, is convinced. Have you been out here long enough?
Yes, I have. It's time to go back to work.
Do you think they're going to approve the tentative agreement?
I do.
Now, the voting's going right down to the wire. One of the larger plants remaining is UAW Local 5960, servicing the Orion Assembly Plant, where they make the Sonic and the Bolt. There are about 750 votes to be had there. UAW Local 174 near Willow Run Airport, the Ypsilanti service parts operation, is a much smaller plant, only 75 votes there. There's a passage requirement, 50% plus one vote in either direction. All the votes must be into the UAW International downtown by 4 p.m. Then the final vote count begins and should finish by about 5, maybe 6 o'clock. Once the official results get finalized, GM UAW Vice President Terry Dittus sends a letter to the National Bargaining Committee and local presidents. If the deal is turned down, then it's back to the negotiating table. The UAW then schedules new talks with General Motors. If the tentative agreement is approved, immediate preparations begin for the plant openings. Mo believes this 40th day on the picket line was well worth it.
What we won was more than just money or more than just a contract. We won the hearts of the community, and I think that's important.
Now, I was on the phone talking to some my UAW contacts, and they were telling me that there is an incentive here for the UAW to get this tentative agreement in, if in fact it's passed, before 5 p.m., the end of business today. There are some corners to the UAW GM contract that are actually beneficial to everybody if they get it accomplished by then. So we should probably look for this to happen about 4:45 or maybe even 5 minutes to 5. But it's looking like we'll have something this afternoon. Back to you.
All right, Rod. So if it passes, what does that pathway back to work and making cars look like?
Well, there's a lot of stuff on assembly lines waiting to be finished. So what will happen is immediately skilled tradespeople, they're the people to maintain the plants, make sure that they're in good working order, get the plants back up and running. That's the first step. But in places like Flint, where they have a truck plant, 3 shifts, they want that plant up and running as soon as humanly possible. Now, they probably have some parts in the plant, but they also have to get the supplier network working because they deliver parts just in time. So they need to get the parts into the plants in order to be able to finish the cars. So what this means is there may be some fits and starts to all of this, and it might take a week or even 2 to get the company back up to full and proper production.
I have a feeling those suppliers probably have those trucks filled and ready to move as soon as they get the green light. I'm sure everyone wants to get back to work. Rod, thank you. We will follow very closely the developments on that vote today for you here on the air and on clickondetroit.com. You can count on a push alert the minute the decision comes down. We now go live to Ann Arbor. Take a look at Sky 4. Up and over a protest that's happening on the campus of the University of Michigan at the hospital there. Crews just broke ground on a new hospital facility, and some of the hospital staff are just not happy about it. The issue has to do with parking. Some employees are telling us that parking is already bad enough, and a new facility is only going to make an existing problem even worse. We have a crew on the ground, so we will have a full report on the situation there from all sides for you on Local 4 News today at 5. Meanwhile, here in Detroit, Founders Taproom is canceling a big event and closing until further notice. Founders posted on its Facebook page saying that they are closing in light of recent events and concern for employee safety. Now, this all stems from a racial discrimination lawsuit that was recently filed against the company by a former employee. The closure means that the Detroit CBS release party that was scheduled is now canceled, and you can see full details of the lawsuit on clickondetroit.com. All right, we showed you the Ann Arbor campus that is going to be very active over the weekend with Notre Dame coming to town. Friday night football is in action, and I'm wearing green for my Spartans, hoping that will help us beat Penn State this weekend. But I say all that to say, you know, Brandon, we're hoping that we can get some good weather this weekend for football and for the Halloween events.
Right. I mean, we absolutely are praying that we get in the Michigan State-Penn State game dry, but the Michigan game tomorrow night, not so much. Not going to happen. Look at these numbers with stubborn cloud cover stuck in the middle upper 40s. We do have 50 in Harrow and up in Port Huron, which is 10 Celsius. Port Huron, upper 40s elsewhere. These north winds are trying to fend off the clouds that are coming up from the south, but takes a little while longer to get that going. So eventually, after 3 p.m., we start to break apart those clouds a little bit, and numbers will respond into the middle 50s. Maybe you've got trunk or treating or high school football games tonight. Don't worry about wet weather. It's going to be dry. In fact, more and more clearing through the evening, which means cool conditions, jacket weather, mainly in the 40s. Right now, though, again, more and more clouds out there, maybe a little bit of drizzle in our south zone, but we're going to get these clouds out of here and then, Rhonda, bring them back for a Saturday soaker.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Detroit police are investigating a deadly overnight shooting on the city's west side. Officers were called out to Cruz Street after a body was found in a lot with a gunshot wound to the chest. The victim was taken to the hospital, but that is where he was later pronounced dead. No arrests have been made. And while police were at that scene, police were at another scene where a man was shot. This during a carjacking on the city's west side. The victim was exiting the Clark gas station on Dexter and Collingwood, and as he was walking towards his car, the suspect approached him and without saying a word, shot him. Now, the shooter got into the victim's car and got away on northbound Dexter, but this afternoon we are learning that the victim survived the gunshot wound but is in serious condition. And then in Roseville, police are investigating a deadly shooting inside of a home. This happened at 14 Mile near Kelly Road at a home there, and we're told that a 64-year-old father is dead after shooting his 44-year-old son and then turning that gun on himself. Police say that the son is in critical condition. A third family member was also home at the time, but she was not injured. We're told that the father said that he was going to hurt himself and that the shooting started when the son went to check on him. Well, here we go again, switching gears to construction. There are projects that you need to know about along I-94 this weekend, particularly if you're going to be traveling eastbound. Let's take a look at the construction project. Starting at 9 p.m. tonight, it's all lanes of eastbound I-94 that will be closed from Michigan Avenue into the downtown interchanges at I-75. Those eastbound lanes will remain closed until 5 a.m. on Monday between Michigan Avenue and I-75. That's for bridge repairs that will happen during the closure. During that same time frame, only the right lane will be open on eastbound I-94 between 8 Mile and 11 Mile to perform pavement repairs. So it is arguably one of the most popular social media platforms for kids. And this afternoon, TikTok is facing backlash from lawmakers. Why Democrats and Republicans fear that the app may pose a national security risk. But first, it is a race to save lives and homes. Right now, crews are battling a massive wildfire near Los Angeles. Next at noon, why conditions could get even worse.